Hey, Alan, we're here with Kat Burns from Forest City Lovers. Thanks so much for taking the time.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
So here's the deal. A friend of mine who works at another radio company tweeted one day about the track If I Were a Tree, and he had a link to the video. And he's a nice guy. He knows a lot about music. And I said, well, if he likes it, it can't be that bad. So I clicked on the link, and I heard it, and I thought, wow, this girl is an incredible singer.
Oh, thanks.
Tell me about Forest City Lovers, because we've never heard from you or about you until now, and we'd like to know more about what's going on.
Well, we're a band that's based in Toronto. I put out an album in 2006 that was I was still pretty new to making music, so I didn't really have a full-time band or anything, so it was kind of half solo project, half wanna be a band.
Right.
And then by the time that came out, we started touring, and then I collected, some talented friends, and then we fully formed a band, and then came out with another album to follow that up, much more collectively and collaboratively. So that was Haunting Moon Sinking in 2008, and we've been having a lot of fun since then.
So is this a full-time thing for you, being a musician?
Well, I try and make it as much as I can. I still have to work. I have to, bartend once in a while.
Right. So tell me about the process for a young musician who's just starting out. Is it complicated for you, or do you find that you find other musicians online, I guess?
Well, it was a bit tricky. I moved to Toronto. I didn't really know anyone.
From where?
From Whitby, Ontario.
Shout out to Whitby, Ontario.
Actually, half our band's from Whitby, Ontario.
Wow.
Yeah. Kyle is too. Yeah, so I moved here from there, and I had been to Toronto a bunch, but I didn't really have a community or anything. So it took a while. I played some solo shows, and then ended up just meeting some, friends through other bands, and then that's how I ended up finding people that, finding Mika and Christian and Kyle that play in our band now, and Tim, just from, just meeting other people and figuring out what works and jamming a little bit.
So it really is a band experience, right? Even though you write most of the music for the band?
Yep. I write all the songs. Mika wrote one song in the last album, but generally I write all the songs and then we arrange them together, depending on what it needs or what we feel like we can take it, where we can take it.
For people who aren't aware of your sound, what would you say that you guys sound like?
We sound like a little bit of folk, but with pop sensibilities. Right. And melodic. I'm really focused on melody and I love when things are catchy and melodious, so that's sort of the emphasis.
We ask everybody who sits down to talk about 5 records that they couldn't be without, and I suspect that your 5 records would be in that same
I wish I
sort of
knew
name.
about this to think about it.
Wow.
Well, recent records would be St. Vincent, Actor, so good. So good. Annie Clark is a genius. Harvest Moon, probably by Neil Young. Probably any Bjork album. And what else? That's 3, right?
That's 3.
I can't remember the name of it at the moment. It's PJ Harvey's latest one. What was it called?
I can't
remember. It was the one with the Polaroid on the front. I can't remember for the life of me. I should have done my research.
No, that's okay. No, that's why we asked the question on the spot.
And then also, actually an album that I've been really, really into, and I don't know if it's influential or anything, but it's just something I've really enjoyed the last year and a bit, is Harlem Shake's Technicolor Health. Oh, yeah. They broke up and stuff, but it was, I don't know, that album was just sort of refreshing. It had a lot of horns and stuff,
right,
which was kind of neat in indie rock. So.
It says on your website, and you're the webmaster, so you will know everything, that you're working on a new record. When can we expect that record?
Well, we're just wrapping up recording at the end of the month, and then it needs to be mixed and stuff. So hopefully by the summer, it should be in your hands. And
you'll be distributing it independently, or are you signed to any?
We have our record. We're out on a small label called Out of the Spark, Toronto-based, and then we're distributed through Arts and Crafts for North America.
Know them very well.
Yeah.
So that record comes out, and to tide people over, what's the name of the EP that they should?
Well, we have a 7-inch vinyl and digital download of Photoless and Taito. It has If I Were a Tree and Photoless and Taito, and a bonus track too.
Let's talk about Photoless and Taito for a second. Who are they, or what are they?
They're a glimpse into my very nerdy scientific bird obsession.
They're owls, right?
Yeah, they're like the Latin names for
Different
barn
breeds.
owl and different genuses of owls, I believe.
So what else is up? So you're making this record, you have the EP out, and then you have some dates.
Yep, we're going down to Texas soon for South by Southwest, which should be really fun.
That should be awesome, yeah.
I've never been to Texas, so I'm pretty
Wow.
excited. I'm excited just to have warm weather in March. It'll be nice.
Yeah.
And then, we're just going to figure out, we just have to figure out when exactly it's coming out, the album, and then we'll start planning our touring from there.
Cool. Well, good luck, and
Thanks.
can't wait to have you back to play for us.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks.